Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, we will present to you our Java project, which is online payment system. So, let's start our presentation. Okay, now I will introduce you our group's members, which is Liyana binti Abdul Aziz, Farihah binti Abu Azhari, Nurizzatee binti Zamree, Fatin Izzati binti Mamat, Afiqah binti Salihuddin, and lastly, Yasmin Iman binti Ahmad Soalahuddin Al-Thani. Now we can move to introductions. Introduction in this project. This project explains about the application of online payment system. Online payment system is one of a service in a form that beneficial for user to transfer money from a party to another via internet using any device like computer, smartphone or tablet. Users can access the system by logging using their username and password to the bank website. To increase the website security features, secret password and one-time passwords (OTP) are implemented before transactions. Secret password is password that the users has to set up as authentication before doing any transactions. OTP are sent upon request by the users via SMS. SMS users are required to enter the OTP numbers that has been sent to the system. By doing so, the transaction is complete. Okay, now we will move to our next segment. Okay, now we will move to our next segment, which is problem statement. Over the years, users have become more comfortable and relied upon the internet greatly. Applications such as Lazada, Shopee, Amazon, and other e-commerce are the platforms for users to buy things or services. Hackers can simply hack any website that lacks security features. An example of security issue is poor authentications. Lack of security authentication is when allowing an adversary to anonymously execute functionality within the mobile app and or backend server used by the mobile apps. On top of that, if the user account has been logged in by another user, there is no notification to alert the rightful owner about their account being breached or hacked. Hence, this project aims to increase security to prevent those problems. Alright, now we will move to our next segment. Our next segment is the objective of this project. The objective of these projects are to minimize the risk of fraudulent login attempts and increase security authentications. Unlike the other existing online payment systems worldwide, our online payment system is different in terms of security. We have one more special login that is called secret password login. For this login, the user is required to answer 3 non-identical questions. Last but not least, our online payment systems also has the one-time passwords, which is OTP authentications, that will be provided to the user once requested. Okay, now we are done with the introductions, problem statement, and objective. Next, we will move to our next segment, which is the mind map.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Liyana binti Abdul Aziz and my metric number is 1200546. For this video, I'm going to explain about the mind map, or as you can say as flow, of my group Java project, which is online payment system. As you can see from my screen, this is the whole flow of our system. First and foremost, the system starts when user wants to purchase something and pay for it using online payment. Then the user will be required to log in to their username, which if inserted correctly will bring the user to the next login, that is the password login. As a common secure login, like any other online payment system, the user must pass both login successfully in order to proceed to the next step, or else the system will start over. Special as it is, here comes the next login that is called secret password login. To briefly describe about this particular login, it has 3 different set of questions that needed the user to enter the right answers perfectly. Assuming the successfulness of the reliable login, the price list will be displayed and the user must input the price into the system. Moving on to the next step, the user will then have to request one-time password, or as known as OTP, from the system. Verification of the OTP from the system will begin shortly after the user have successfully inserted the given OTP back to the system. No sooner than that, the system will show the output that says that the user account have been deducted, which brings to the successfulness of the transaction. Last but not least, the user will log out from the system. Say, if the user wants to buy new things or repeat the purchase again, then the user will going to redo all these steps again from the beginning. That is all from me for my map. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Binti Salihuddin, matric number 1200605. I will present UML diagram. In our project, we have 4 classes, which are main access, secret password, check price, and OTP. For the visibility, we have this symbol means that it is public, which means that all classes can have access to it. And this symbol means protected, meaning that only this class and its subclasses can use this attribute. The last one is this symbol means that a private, meaning that only this class, only the same class, only main access can use this attribute. So in main access, we have 5 attributes, which are public login, public username with type string, protected password with type string, protected check price with type double, and private OTP with type integer. And for methods, main access have public display login, public add username, and private edit OTP. The second class is secret password. It has protected secret pass with variable string and type string. Next class is check price. It has protected total price with type double and variable x with type double. Protected means that this attribute total price can only be used in this class, in check price class only. And it has method public choice with type integer equal to input dot next integer. And OTP, it has attribute public generate OTP, meaning that this attribute, this public attribute can be used in other classes, any other classes. So generate OTP have a type string and variable OTP length with a type integer. So these arrows mean that these classes are extend main access. These classes extend main access. So the attribute that like public and protected for main access can be used in these subclasses. That's all for UML. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Yasmin and I will explain to you main access class. First of all, we start this class under the package assignment 6. This is our main class. Okay, first we put scanner input equals to new scanner system in because we want to input string or integer from the user. Okay, secondly, but when we use scanner, we must write import java.util.scanner. Then we create 3 objects because this is an online payment. So we have secret password, check price, and OTP. And then we name this object as SP, harga, and random. Okay, secret password object, this one, it will go to class secret password.java. And this one, check price harga equals to new check price, will go to check price.java. And lastly is OTP random equals to new OTP, and this object will go to OTP.java. Okay, when the user run this program, it will show first this online payment system login. The user need to input their username and their password to this program. Okay, so we use if else to determine whether the login is successful or the transaction is failed. So firstly, when the username and password is correct, therefore the login will be successful. And it will only be correct if the username is Java and the password is SKJ1013 dot dot dot. Else, if the user didn't input the right username and password, therefore it will display you have entered wrong username and password and transaction is failed. Next, we call the object because after login, we're going to use the first security features, which is secret password. And then we're going to display the total price. And lastly, we're going to generate OTP, which is 5 number. Okay, so first of all, we call the secret password, and then it will go to secret password.java. And then and it will display total price at check price.java. And lastly, it will go to the generate OTP. When the OTP is generated, it will say your OTP is a random number, 5 random number. And then to verify whether you get the OTP or not, so the user needs to enter 1. If the user enter 1, then it means that the verification is completed. Therefore, your account have been deducted. But if they didn't even enter 1 or they enter another number, then verification is rejected. Therefore, transaction is failed and they need to log in again. Now I will pass to Farihah.
Okay, next is secret password.java. Firstly, we use the same package, that is package assignment 6. And then we use public class secret password extends main access. We use extends because secret password is the child class for main access. And then we use protected string secret pass string A. Okay, below of it, we put scanner input equal to new scanner system in because we want the user to input string. Okay, if we use scanner input, we need to put import java.ut.scanner. Next is system out print line. First question is who is your first crush? Second question is what is your first pet? And third is what is your favorite food? If all the answer is equal to number 1 is man, number 2 is bird, and number 3 is durian, the output will be access granted. Else, if it isn't man, bird, and durian, access denied and transaction failed. After access denied and transaction failed, the output will automatically system out because we use system exit. Alright, next we go to check price, the Java. Firstly, we use package assignment 6, the same package, and we use public class check price extend main access because the check price is the child class for main access. Okay, below it, we put protected double total price, double X, and scanner input equal to new scanner system in. If you use scanner input, we need to put import java.ut.scanner. Okay, and then we system out print line, all the price list, and the enter choice. Next, we use int choice equal to input next int because the choice the user gonna input is int integer, and then we use switch choice for case 1. If the choice is pencil 1, the total price will be 2 ringgit 50 cent. And then break for case 2, if the choice is 2, that is ruler, total price is 1 ringgit 50 cent. For case 3, if the choice is 3, rubber, the total price is 1 ringgit 20 cent. But if it is default or other than these 3 cases, your choice is not available and transaction fail. And then the output will be system exit. Okay, the second security is otp.java. First, we use package assignment 6. Next, import java.ut split table random. Next is public class OTP extend access. Because we use extend because OTP is the child class for main access. Okay, next we use public static string generate OTP int, OTP length. Add below splittable random A equal to new splittable random is the new object. Is the new object for import java ut splittable random. Next is string builder sp equal to new string builder because it used to generate the number in 4. Okay, below we use for int I equal to 0. I is smaller than OTP length. The OTP length we use this is 5 as we state in main access. OTP generate is 5. Next, sb.append a.next int 010. This is the 010 is because the number we generate random is 0 until 9, and then return sp.toString. Okay, return the string. That's all for us.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Nurizzatee Binti Zamree, matrix number 1200558. In this video, I will run the source code to show the output. First thing first, click run button, and then we need to enter the username, which is Java in capital letters, and enter the password, which is SKJ1013 ... in capital letters also. So it said that username and password correct, login successful, and then we need to enter our secret password. It will ask 3 questions, so we need to answer 3 questions. The first question is, who is your first crush? The answer is man. Who is your first pet? The answer is bird. What is your favorite food? The answer is durian. Then access granted, and then we need to enter our choice. So for example, I will choose 2. So it will given our OTP. To verify your OTP, we need to enter 1. So I enter 1, and then the output show verification complete. Your account has been deducted. Transaction successful. Logout. So we can say that our online payment is successfully. Okay, next I will show the output if we cannot verify the OTP given correctly. So run the source code, enter the username, which is Java, password SKJ1013 ... And then who is your first crush, man? What is your first pet? Bird. What is your favorite fruit? Durian. And then I will choose one. At this line, to verify your OTP, enter 1, but what if I enter 5? Okay, so the output show verification rejected, so our transaction failed, and we need to log in again. Okay, last but not least, let's run again with the incorrect username and password. So for example, I will enter username is Raya and the password is Haji123. Yeah, the output will show you have entered wrong username and password, so our transaction is failed. Okay, that's all for our output of this project, which is online payment system. To conclude, this project incorporates all the activities involved in the online payment system. It provides all necessary information to the management as well as the user with the use of this system. This project offers a more secure solution than the existing Java online payment project. By implementing two security features, which are secret password and OTP, we are not only increasing the security but also providing more systematic management. Other than that, this project increased the quality of the current online payment system. In addition, this project provides a safe, quick, and secure system. It can be designed for future engagement and continue to develop according to the growing needs of the user on online payment. That's all our presentation for Java project, which is online payment system. Thank you and Assalamualaikum.